Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited about today's video because I'll be showing you how to work this beautiful puff V-stitch. It's a really lovely stitch, you know, it has all of the texture, and the reason why I'm even more excited is that when I found this stitch, I noticed that it was used for a crochet bag. I'm going to leave the picture on the screen so you can see. If you'd love to learn how to use this stitch for that kind of bag or even a different kind of bag, I'd like to let you know that I have a crochet bag design training where I'm teaching you how you can design your own unique crochet bags and how you can bring those bags to life. You can use this stitch for your bag or you can use any other stitch of your choice, and you're not only going to be learning how to make this kind of bag in this picture, you're going to be learning how to make different types of bags. You know, I'm breaking things down and teaching you how you can bring any design of bag to life. I hope you join me in that training. Just click the link in the description box below if you'd love to learn more about the training or even enroll. My name is Kauthar and I'm Nigeria's crochet queen. Again, in this video I'm going to be showing you exactly how to make this beautiful crochet puff V-stitch. Before we begin the tutorial, please remember to click on the subscribe button down below. I am trying really hard to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year, so please make sure you subscribe to help me hit that goal. If you prefer to work with written patterns, there's going to be a written pattern for this stitch on my blog. Click the link in the description box below as well if you want to check out the written pattern. All that being said, let's begin this tutorial. To begin this stitch, we need a multiple of 4 plus 2. So I'm going to be chaining 18 to start. You know, 16 is a multiple of 4, and when we add 2 to that, we arrive at 18. So I'm chaining 18 right now. I have 18. We're going to be working a single crochet in each of these chains till we get to the end of the row. So I begin by doing a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, a single crochet in the next chain, single crochet in the next chain, and continue working the single crochet till we get to the end of row 1. If you are not familiar with working single crochet stitches, I am going to link a single crochet tutorial in the eye and in the description box down below so that you can check that out. It is a more detailed single crochet tutorial, so you can watch that to like really see how to make single crochet stitches. We're done with our first row of single crochet stitches, and you can see what we have here. Begin row 2, chain 1, and then turn your work. We're going to be working in this very first single crochet, and we're going to be working a puff stitch in there. And to work the puff stitch, we do 3 half double crochets together. So we start yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. This is the first half double crochet. We're not going to finish it. We do 2 more, yarn over, insert your hook. The second half double crochet is half done, so we do the third one, insert your hook into the stitch. Now we have 3 incomplete half double crochets. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all the 3. You should have 7 loops on your hook, so pull through all 7 loops at once and then chain 2. Then we go for another puff stitch in this same stitch. Yarn over, insert our hook into that same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. This is the first half double crochet. We're not going to finish it. We go for a second one. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. This is the second one done. We're going to do this a third time. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now this is the third time and we finish this together. So yarn over, pull through all of those loops that you have on your hook. So this is what the stitch looks like. We're doing puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. So the pattern is actually half double crochet 3 together. Let me go for one more repeat so you see. Now we're done with the first repeat. We chain 1, skip the next 3 stitches. So skip 1, 2, 3. We're going to be working in here now, this stitch, and in here we do the puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, all in this stitch right here. So let's begin the first puff stitch. Yarn over, 1, 2, 3. We skip this 3. So insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. This is the first half double crochet, but we will not complete it. We go for 2 more half double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Second one done. Yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. The third one is done. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should have 7 loops on your hook. So yarn over and pull through all 7 loops at the same time. So the first puff stitch is done. Chain 2 and we'll do another puff stitch right in this same stitch. Okay, so yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. 1, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. 3. So now we yarn over, pull through all the loops on our hook. This is done. So this is another repeat done. This is what we're going to continue till we get to the end of this row. Chain 1, skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and in this next one we work the puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. So let's do that again. 2, 3. Alright, so this is what we're going to be repeating till we get to the end of the row. Chain 1, skip 3 stitches, and in the next stitch we work a puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. Chain 1, skip 3 stitches, and in the very last stitch we work a puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. And I'm going to meet you once I get to the end of my row 2. Alright, I have just finished my row 2. You can see what we have. You know, in the very last single crochet I also had the motif, which is the puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. This is a very easy stitch because this is all we're going to be repeating for this stitch. So let's begin row 3 together. We begin with a chain 1 and turn. We're going to be working in this chain 2 space, and what we are going to be doing is also the puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. So first half double crochet, second and third, yarn over, pull through all, then chain 2 and do a puff stitch again in this same chain 2 space. All right, so we go in 1, 2 and 3, yarn over, pull through all. So this is what we have: puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. All right, then chain 1. We're going to be working now in the next chain 2 space. We're only going to be working in the chain 2 spaces between the 2 puff stitches from the previous rows. So here we're doing the puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, yarn over, pull through all, chain 2, puff stitch again, chain 1. We're working here in this chain 2 space in between the 2 puff stitches from the previous row. We're doing puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, and this is what we're going to be repeating until we get to the end of this row. Chain 1, and then in the chain 2 space we do a puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 1, and in the last chain 2 space we do a puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch. When I'm done with my row 3, I'm going to be back here to show you what I have. Alright, I am done with my row 3, and this is what I have now. Like I said, this is a very easy stitch, and we're just going to be repeating row 2 till we get to the length that we want our project to be. It is so easy. But if you use this stitch for like a bag as shown in that image that I showed you earlier, you're going to have to line it because you know there are holes in the stitch, and if you put something in your bag it can fall off this hole, so it will be important to line your bag. But this is a very nice stitch, you know, it has the texture, and I'm here for all of the texture. I really love textured crochet stitches. Again, if you like to learn how to use this stitch and other stitches to make any crochet bag of your choice, check out my crochet bag design training by clicking on the link in the description box below. That is the training that will teach you how to design any crochet bag of your choice, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make any of those bags with any stitch of your choice. Check it out today by clicking on the link in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more crochet tutorials, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more crochet tutorials. Like, share my videos with your other crochet friends. Help this channel grow, and I'm going to see you in my very next video. All right, bye.